Ezra 1, 1 Esdras chapter 8. And after these matters, when Artaxerxes the sovereign of Paras reigned, Ezra came, the son of Seraiah, the son of Azariah, the son of Hilkiyahu, the son of Shallum, the son of Zadok, the son of Ahitub, the son of Amariah, the son of Azariah, the son of Meraioth, the son of Zerachiah, the son of Uzi, the son of Buki, the son of Avishua, the son of Pinechas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aharon, the chief Kohen. This Ezra went up from Babel as a scribe, being very skilled in the law of Moshe that was given by the Elohim of Yisrael. And the sovereign esteemed him, for he found favor in his sight in all his requests. There also went up with him to Jerusalem some of the children of Yisrael, of the Kohanim, of the Levites, of the Kodesh singers, gatekeepers, and servants of the Heichal. In the 7th year of the reign of Artaxerxes, in the 5th month. This was the sovereign's 7th year, for they went from Babel in the 1st day of the 1st month and came to Jerusalem, according to the prosperous journey which Yahweh gave them. For Ezra had such great knowledge that he omitted naught from the Torah and commands of Yahweh, but taught all Yisrael the Torot and right rulings. Now the copy of the commission, which was written from Artaxerxes the sovereign, and came to Ezra the Kohen and reader of the Torah of Yahweh, is as follows. Sovereign Artaxerxes, to Ezra the Kohen and reader of the Torah of Yahweh, greetings. Having determined to deal favorably, I have given an order that those of the nation of the Yahudim and of the Kohanim and Levites being within our reign, who desire and are willing, should go with you to Jerusalem. As many therefore as have a heart to do so, let them depart with you, as it has seemed good both to me and my 7 friends the counselors, that they may look to the affairs of Yehudah and Jerusalem, agreeable to that which is in the Torah of Yahweh, and carry the gifts to Yahweh of Yisrael to Jerusalem, which I and my friends have vowed, and all the gold and silver that is found in the land of Babel to Yahweh in Jerusalem. Also with that which is given from the people for the Heichal of Yahweh, their Elohim at Jerusalem, and that silver and gold may be collected for bulls, rams, and lambs, and matters pertaining to it, so that they may offer slaughterings to Yahweh upon the altar of Yahweh, their Elohim, which is in Jerusalem. And whatever you and your brothers do with the silver and gold, do so according to the desire of your Elohim. The Kodesh vessels of Yahweh, which have been given to you for the use of the Heichal of your Elohim, which is in Jerusalem, you shall put before your Elohim in Jerusalem, and whatever else you shall remember for the use of the Heichal of your Elohim, you shall give it out of the sovereign's treasury. And I, sovereign Artaxerxes, have also commanded the keepers of the treasuries in Syria and Phoenicia, that whatever Ezra the Kohen and reader of the Torah of the Most High Elohim shall send for, they should give it to him with haste, to the sum of 100 hikars of silver, likewise also of wheat even to 100 kors, and 100 baths of wine, and other matters in abundance. Let all be performed after the Torah of Elohim diligently unto the Most High Elohim, so that wrath does not come upon the reign of the sovereign and his sons. I also command you that you require no tax nor any other tribute from any of the Kohanim or Levites or Kodesh singers or gatekeepers or servants of the Heichal, or from any who are employed in this Heichal, and that no man has authority to impose any matter upon them. And you, Ezra, according to the wisdom of Elohim, appoint judges and right rulings, that they may judge in all Syria and fornicate all those who know the Torah of your Elohim, and those who do not know it you shall teach. And whoever transgresses the Torah of your Elohim and of the sovereign shall be strictly punished, whether it be by death or other punishment, by penalty of silver or by imprisonment. Then Ezra the scribe said, Baruch be the only Adon Elohim of my fathers, who has put these into the heart of the sovereign to esteem his house that is in Yerushalayim, and has esteemed me in the sight of the sovereign and his counselors and all his friends and nobles. Therefore I was encouraged with the help of Yahweh my Elohim, and gathered together men of Yisrael to go up with me. And these are the heads according to their families, and several nobles that went up with me from Babel in the reign of sovereign Artaxerxes. Of the sons of Pinechas, Gershon. Of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel. Of the sons of Dawid, Hattush the son of Shechaniah. Of the sons of Peretz, Zechariah, and 150 men were counted with him. Of the sons of Pachath Moab, Eliahoenai the son of Zerachiah, and 200 men with him. Of the sons of Zatu, Shechaniah the son of Yachaziel, and with him 300 men. Of the sons of Adin, Oved the son of Jehonathan, and 250 men with him. Of the sons of Elam, Yoshiyahu son of Gedaliahu, and 70 men with him. Of the sons of Shephatiah, Zeruiah son of Michael, and 70 men with him. Of the sons of Joab, Ovadiah son of Yizliah, and 212 men with him. Of the sons of Shelomith the son of Yosiphiah, and 160 men with him. Of the sons of Babai, Zechariah son of Babai, and 28 men with him. Of the sons of Azgad, Yochanan son of Hakatan, and 110 men with him. And the sons of Adonikam the last, and these are the names of them, Eliphelet, Yeiel, and Shemaiah, and 70 men with them. Of the sons of Bigwai, Uthai, the son of Zavud, and 70 men with him. And I gathered these together to the river called Ahawah, where we pitched our tents for 3 days, and then I inspected them. But when I had found there none of the Kohanim and Levites, then I said to Eleazar, and Duel, and Mishmanah, and Elnathan, and Shemaiah, and Yoyariv, and Nathan, Yehanothan, Zechariah, and Meshullam, leaders, and learned. And I told them that they should go to Iddo the captain, who was treasurer in the place, and ordered them that they should speak to Iddo and to his brothers and to the treasurers in that place, to send us such men who might execute the office of the Kohanim in the house of Yahweh. And by the mighty hand of our Adon, they brought to us skilled men of the sons of Machli the son of Lewi, the son of Yisrael, Sheraviah and his sons and his brothers, 18, and Chashaviah, and Bani, and Hoshea his brother, of the sons of Hananiah, and their sons were 20 men, and of the servants of the Heichel whom Dawid had appointed, and the leaders of the service of the Levites, that is, the servants of the Heichel, 220, the list of whose names were shown. And there I proclaimed a fast to the young men before our Adon, to seek from him a prosperous journey for both us and they who were with us, for our children and for the cattle. For I was ashamed to ask from the sovereign footmen and horsemen and conduct for safeguard against our adversaries. For we had said to the sovereign that the power of Yahweh our Elohim would be with those who seek him, to support them in all ways. And again we sought our Adon regarding these, and found him favorable to us. Then I separated 12 of the heads of the Kohanim, Shereviah and Chashaviah, and 10 men of their brothers with them. And I weighed them the gold and silver and the Kodesh vessels of the house of our Adon, which the sovereign and his council and the princes and all Yisrael had given. And when I had weighed it, I gave 650 kikars of silver to them, and silver vessels of 100 kikars, and 100 kikars of gold, and 20 golden vessels, and 12 vessels of bronze, even of fine bronze, glittering like gold. And I said to them, both you and the vessels are Kodesh to Yahweh, and the gold and the silver is vowed to Yahweh, the Adon of our fathers. Watch and guard them till you deliver them to the heads of the Kohanim and the Levites, and to the leaders of the families of Yisrael in Jerusalem, into the rooms of the house of our Elohim. So the Kohanim and the Levites who had received the silver and gold and the vessels brought them to Jerusalem into the Hekel of Yahweh. And from the river Ahawah we departed the 12th day of the first month, and came to Jerusalem by the mighty hand of our Adon, who was with us. And from the beginning of our journey, Yahweh delivered us from every enemy, and so we came to Jerusalem. And when we had been there 3 days, the gold and silver that was weighed was delivered on the 4th day into the house of our Adon, to Merimoth the Kohen, the son of Uriah. And with him was Eliezer the son of Pinechas, and with them were Jozabad the son of Yeshua, and Noadiah the son of Binui, Levites. All was delivered to them by number and weight, and all the weight of them was recorded that same hour. And those who were come out of the captivity brought an offering to Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael, even 12 bulls for all Yisrael, 96 rams, 72 lambs, 12 goats for a peace offering, all of them slaughterings to Yahweh. And they delivered the sovereign's orders to the sovereign's trustees and to the governors of Coele, Syria, and Phoenice, and they esteemed the people and the Hekel of Elohim. Now when these matters were done, the rulers came to me and said, the nation of Yisrael, the princes, the Kohanim, and Levites, have not put away the foreigners of the land from them, nor the defilements of the Gentiles, that is, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Mithrites, and Edomites. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters, and the Kodesh seed is mixed with the foreigners of the land. And from the beginning the rulers and the great men have taken part in this wickedness. And as soon as I heard this, I tore my garments and the Kodesh garment, and pulled the hair from my head and beard, and sat down grieved and very heavy. So all those who were then moved at the word of Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael assembled to me, while I mourned for the wickedness. But I sat full of heaviness until the evening offering. Then rising from the fast with my garments and the Kodesh garment torn, and bowing my knees and stretching out my hands to Yahweh, I said, O Yahweh, I am disappointed and ashamed before your face. For our sins have multiplied above our heads, and our ignorances have reached up to the Shamayim. For ever since the time of our fathers we have been and are in great sin, even to this day. And for ours and our fathers' sins, we with our brothers and our sovereigns and our Kohanim were given up to the sovereigns of the earth, to the sword, and to captivity, and for a prey with shame unto this day. And now, in some measure, kindness has been shown to us from you, O Yahweh, that there should be left to us a root and a name in the place of your Mikdash, and to uncover for us a light in the house of Yahweh our Elohim, and to give us food in the time of our service. Indeed, when we were in bondage, we were not forsaken by our Adon, but he made us favorable before the sovereigns of Paras, so that they gave us food, and also esteemed the Hekel of our Adon, and raised up Zion that was laid waste, and they have given us a permanent place in Yehudah and Jerusalem. And now, O Yahuwah, what shall we say, having these? For we have transgressed your commands, which you gave by the hand of your servants the Nevi'im, saying, the land which you enter in to possess as an inheritance is a land defiled with the abominations of the Gentiles of the land, and they have filled it with their uncleanness. Now therefore you shall not join your daughters unto their sons, neither shall you take their daughters for your sons, and you shall never seek to have peace with them, that you may be strong and eat the good of the land, and that you leave the inheritance of the land to your children forever. And all that has come to be has been done to us because of our wicked works and great sins. And you, O Yahweh, lifted our sins and gave to us a root, but we have turned back again to transgress your Torah and to mingle ourselves with the uncleanness of the nations of the land. Were you not wroth with us to destroy us till you had left us neither root, seed, nor name? O Yahweh of Yisrael, you are true. For we are left a root this day. See, we are now before you in our wickednesses, for we cannot stand any longer by reason of these matters before you. And as Ezra made his confession in his prayer, weeping and lying flat on the ground before the Heichel, a very great crowd of men, women, and children there gathered to him from Jerusalem, for there was great weeping among the crowd. Then Shechaniah, the son of Yechiel, one of the sons of Yisrael, called out and said, O Ezra, we have sinned against Yahweh Elohim. We have married foreign women of the nations of the land, but now there is expectancy for all Yisrael. Let us make an oath to Yahweh that we shall put away all our wives which we have taken from the Gentiles with their children, as you have said, and as many who obey the Torah of Yahweh. Arise and act on this, for this is your word, and we shall be with you. Be strong. So Ezra arose and made the chief of the Kohanim and Levites of all Yisrael swear to do after these matters, and so they swore. Ezra 1, 1 Esdras, chapter 9. Then rising from the court of the Heichel, Ezra went to the room of Yochanan the son of Eliashiv, and remained there, and ate no bread, nor drank water, mourning for the great wickednesses of the multitude. And there was a call in all Yehudah and Jerusalem to all those who were of the captivity, that they should be gathered together at Jerusalem, and that whoever did not meet there within 2 or 3 days, according to when the ruling elders appointed, their cattle should be seized for the use of the Heichel, and himself thrown out from those who were of the captivity. And in 3 days all those of the tribe of Yehudah and Benjamin were gathered together at Jerusalem, the 20th day of the 9th month. And all the crowd sat shivering in the outer court of the Heichel because of the bad weather present. So Ezra arose up and said to them, You have transgressed the Torah in marrying foreign wives, and so have increased the sins of Yisrael. And now in confessing, give esteem to Yahweh Elohim of our fathers, and do his desire, and separate yourselves from the Gentiles of the land and from the foreign women. Then the whole crowd spoke and cried with a loud voice, As you have spoken, so we shall do. But because the people are many and it is bad weather, we cannot stand in the open, and this is not a work of a day or two, seeing our sin in this has spread far. Therefore let the rulers of the multitude stay, and let all those of our dwellings who have foreign wives come at the time appointed, and the rulers and judges of every place with them, till we turn away the wrath of Yahweh from us for this matter. Then Jehonathan, son of Asahel, and Yachzeiah, son of Zikwa, opposed this matter upon them, and Meshullam and Shevathai the Levite supported them. But those who were of the captivity did according to all these matters. And Ezra the Kohen chose for himself the leaders of their families, all by name. And on the 1st day of the 10th month they sat together to examine the matter. So the cases of those who held foreign wives was brought to an end on the 1st day of the 1st month. And the Kohanim who had come together and found to have foreign wives were Of the sons of Yeshua, son of Yozadak, and his brothers, Maaseiah, and Eleazar, and Yariv, and Gedaliahu. And they gave their hand to put away their wives, and to offer rams to make atonement for their sins. And of the sons of Immer, Hanani, and Zebadiah, and Maaseiah, and Shemaiah, and Yehiel, and Uzziah. And of the sons of Pashur, Elio-enai, Maaseiah, Ishmael, and Nethanel, and Yozavad, and Elisah. And of the Levites, Yozavad, and Shemi, and Kelaiah, who was called Kelita, and Pethachiah, and Yahudah, and Eleazar. Of the Kodesh singers, Eliashiv and Zakur. Of the gatekeepers, Shallum and Telem. Of those of Yisrael, of the sons of Parosh, Ramya, and Yeziah, and Malchiah, and Miayamin, and Elazar, and Malchiah, and Benaiah. Of the sons of Elam, Mattaniah, Zachariah, and Abdi, and Yerimoth, and Eliyahu. And of the sons of Zatu, Elio-enai, Eliashiv, Mattaniah, Yerimoth, and Zavad, and Azizah. Of the sons of Bebai, Yehochanan, and Hananiah, and Zabai, and Athlai. Of the sons of Bani, Meshulam, Maluch, Adaiah, Yashuv, Shael, and Ramoth. And of the sons of Pachath Moab, Adnah, and Maaseiah, Kalal, and Benaiah, and Mattaniah, and Bezalel, Binui, and Menashe. And of the sons of Harim, Eleazar, and Yeshua, and Malchiah, and Shemaiah, and Shimon. And of the sons of Hashum, Mattanai, and Mattata, and Zavad, Eliphalet, and Yirmiah, Menashe, and Shimi. And of the sons of Bani, Maadai, Amram, Uel, Benaiah, and Bedaiah, and Wanya, Merimoth, and Eliashiv, and Mattanai, Yaasu, Bani, Binui, Shemi, Shelemiah, Nathan. And of the sons of Ezra, Shashai, Azarel, Aziel, Shemariah, Amariah, Yosef. And of the sons of Nebo, Mattitiah, Zavad, Yadu, Yoel, Benaiah. All these had taken foreign wives, and they put them away with their children. And the Kohanim and Levites and those who were of Yisrael dwelt in Jerusalem and in the land on the first day of the 7th month. So the children of Yisrael were in their dwellings. And the whole crowd came together with one accord into the open place of the Kodesh porch toward the east. And they spoke to Ezra the Kohen and reader to bring the Torah of Moshe that was given of Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael. So Ezra the chief Kohen brought the Torah to the whole crowd from man to woman, and to all the Kohanim to hear the Torah on the first day of the 7th month. And he read in the open court before the Kodesh porch from morning to noon before both men and women, and the crowd gave heed to the Torah. And Ezra the Kohen and reader of the Torah stood up on a wooden platform which was made for that purpose. And beside him stood Mattitiah, Shema, Ananiah, Azariah, Uriah, Hilkiah, Maaseiah on the right hand, and on his left hand stood Pedaiah, Mishael, Malchiah, Hashum, and Hashbadana, and Zachariah. Then Ezra took the book of the Torah before the crowd, for he sat esteemed at the head in the sight of them all. And when he opened the Torah, they all stood straight up. So Ezra barakah Yahweh Elohim Most High, the Elohim of hosts, Almighty. And all the people answered, Amém. And lifting up their hands, they fell to the ground and worshipped Yahweh. Also Yeshua, Bani, Shereviah, Yamin, Akuv, Shevathai, Hodiah, Maaseiah, and Kelita, Azariah, and Yozavad, and Hanan, Pelaiah, the Levites, taught the Torah of Yahweh, making them all to understand it. Then the governor spoke to Ezra the chief Kohen and reader, and to the Levites that taught the crowd, even to all, saying, This day is Kodesh to Yahweh. For they all wept when they heard the Torah. Go then, and eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portions to those who have none. For this day is Kodesh to Yahweh, and be not sorrowful, for Yahweh shall exalt you. So the Levites proclaimed to all the people, saying, This day is Kodesh to Yahweh, do not be sorrowful. Then they went their way, every one to eat and drink and be joyful, and to give portions to those who had none, and to rejoice, because they understood the words in which they were instructed, and for the reason they had been assembled.